Hey guys, Future Gohan SJ2 here, and I'm back yet again for Week 2, Episode 2 of Dragon Ball Super, and here with me today I have the Blue Flame. Say hi, Blue Flame.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
And, yeah, we're back to talk about Episode 2 of Dragon Ball Super. What's your first thoughts about this episode? What did you think about it? What were your first general thoughts about the episode?
At first I didn't know what to expect. The first episode, really raised the bar up in terms of, the quality of the series, how everything was going to turn out. But, we see more of comedic elements from King Kai. He's just driving around on his home planet, and Goku just pops out of nowhere and asks for training. We just see a hilarious situation ensue. He wrecks into his home, and a bunch of other stuff like Vegeta, hanging out with his family. We never really see that in the series too often, and a bunch of funny stuff happens, but we can go into depth about that later.
Yeah, and one of the things I really liked about this episode, though, was the the training scenes with Goku, because it's so funny to watch those scenes now after this whole Goku versus Superman thing that's going on right now. It's so funny to see those scenes right now. Base form is 40 tons, blah blah blah, and then we get to see this scene where he's getting this string and he attaches it to this 3 carts of nothing but weights on him. He's just pulling, and this is all in 10 times gravity. That's got to be more than 40 tons. This has got to be something huge. And even in the next episode preview for episode 3, we see Goku and he's just on King Kai's planet lifting all these weights that are stacked up on top of each other. And I just think it's cool that we're getting to see more of Goku's training, and especially Vegeta's training. And yeah, I did like to see the interaction, personally, between Vegeta and his family, Vegeta and Bulma, Vegeta and Trunks, because that's something, personally, we don't really get to see much. We never really got to see that much. And I like how the entire episode linked back to the original series with Vegeta having Trunks hit him in the face and basically saying, alright, if you hit me in the face, we can go to the park. And he does hit him. And so he's like, alright, fine, we'll go to the park. And that's what this episode is for. It's not like it's just random filler like a lot of people are saying. Everyone's like, oh, all Dragon Ball Super is right now is filler. No, this is all canon. This is all events that happened. And it's just cool to see. It's just because it's developing characters doesn't mean it's filler. And I like to see episodes like this. I really do.
Yeah, I do too. It really stands out that, Akira Toriyama, this is Dragon Ball. I mean, this isn't GT. This is a new series for Dragon Ball fans. And, I actually thought, in the X part, with Whis and Beerus, going to this planet, and Whis is, trying to communicate with them and everything, trying to speak his language. That was pretty funny. And
yeah, I thought that was a
yeah,
really funny scene.
Yeah, and then, Beerus just, after he transforms the alien, Beerus just pretty much beats him with ease, and then after that we see him drop this little ball, a ball of energy, and the planet just explodes, and it's crazy how powerful Beerus is.
Yeah, because that from the looks of it, he looked like he didn't even struggle to put out that much energy, or barely even care. Just throws on this tiny, just little white ball of energy. The entire planet explodes. That's intense.
Yeah, a lot of people just underestimate how strong Beerus is and how strong, Super Saiyan God is. Recently we saw that with Death Battle. But,
Oh yeah, totally. Because Super Saiyan God is it's like a god form. And we don't know much about the god form itself. We do know that Super Saiyan God was able to pit himself up against Beerus and pushed Beerus to use 70% of his power, and we know how strong Beerus is. Look what Beerus is able to do with his planets and these universe explosions and all sorts of things like that. So Super Saiyan God must be leagues in power, and it's incredible to see it in these episodes. But did you have any closing thoughts for episode 2?
Oh yeah, going back to what Vegeta's family and whatever, Bulma traveling and just trying to test Vegeta's patience again. We also see him get this fruits in his hair, and apparently they represent Zarbon and Dodoria in some way. And I also the interactions Trunks had with Vegeta. We see them both eating like crazy one scene, and he's just putting away the food. Normally Goku is notorious for doing that, but it's nice to see some different characters doing for Vegeta and Trunks of all characters. We never expected that. And as usual, Vegeta, at the end, like, he gets really pissed, like, at the beach party or whatever luau that's going on, and he just, like, decides, you know what, screw this, I'm just gonna go back and train at 100 times gravity and try to get better than Goku.
Yeah, I really like the character interaction we got this time around. I thought it was a really nice touch with the episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed us talking about episode 2. It was a really good episode. It was definitely our favorite episode so far. The first one was good, but this definitely had a lot more information for us to talk about. So this was definitely a step up from the last one. But what do you guys think about this episode? Comment down below, and see us next time for episode 3.
Later.
Bye.